It's a highly entertaining, flashy, dazzling piece, but it's also very provocative. It has a series of review numbers in which people die of pleasure. One dies of eating, one dies fighting, there's a drinking scene, there's a loving scene. So each of these will have an issue-based film made to it that we're going to show on Newsnight. The finale will happen in the National Indoor Arena here in Birmingham. Jimmy Mahoney, the hero, is condemned to death because he can't pay the bill. And the trial is a cabaret scene. And that we're going to present in the NIA as a shiny floor show. As a kind of talent show, X Factor, with judges, with all the smoke, moving lights and flashy glitz. And as part of the trial, there will be interspersed video footage of backstories. So you'll catch up a little bit at a time on what's happened beforehand, but be seduced into this very flashy show in the NIA. But at a certain moment, not only the show itself, but the televising of the show will be hijacked by an unknown force. You will never see them, but they will force the audience out of the seats in the arena and into the middle of this athletics arena, with lights and cameras pointing at them. And the last part of the show will be the audience itself being involved in this finale, with the opera happening in the middle of them, being also filmed on mobile phones. So I imagine 5,000 mobile telephones in the air filming events and simultaneously broadcasting that.
What excites me about the web is that the themes and the story resonate with today. It's talking about the descent into immoral madness, which is what, of course, post the riots last year, the right-wing editorials were all saying that we are here, we are godless, and it's about sex and carnal pleasures and the immediacy of gratification, and oh my gosh, we're all just bleeped.
The orchestra for this project is the BBC Philharmonic. And H.K. Gruber, a very famous contemporary composer, is conducting it. The music embraces jazz and cabaret songs, popular music of the time, also with soaring operatic melodies, tenors with high notes, but sexy sopranos sitting on suitcases. And the music they're singing includes very famous song, Moon of Alabama, for Jenny and a group of prostitutes. The group of prostitutes will be people from the streets of Birmingham, who we will be choosing, selecting, training, and coaching. At the same time, the men's chorus, all the men who are drawn to this Las Vegas-like city of sin, they will also all come from the streets of Birmingham. The leading role, Jimmy Mahoney, will be sung by Joe Guyton, who was just this year, he's been a finalist in the X Factor in Germany and is the opening act on Eurovision Song Contest this year. Baby, let's be brave.
The web is a way of making opera relevant to an audience who would never consider opera to be of relevance to them.
The televising of opera has been tragically disappointing in the last 25 years. I mean, agonizingly dull and predictable. Here it's dynamically different, and the desire of this is to say we're not televising opera, we're using television to make a completely new kind of work and art that is art, but that is popular, that's provocative, that's entertaining, that could not happen in any other way.